Hey everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Conquest Ultimate. So in the last episode, Nobunaga kind of struck back at us. So basically, he got a huge bonus or power bonus, and well, all other guys are now really strong. So we're kind of in a difficult situation, and so we need to get our guys stronger. The one problem is that obviously it's not very easy to do that. Also without like losing ground to him. So I've been thinking we need an ice type. I'm also thinking, we need to maybe unlock some stronger units or get an ice type. So over here is Aya. Now, generally speaking, the opponent gets stronger with the higher strength units you bring. So I'm gonna bring like these two guys with the hope that it somewhat strengthens. That we get Aya at like 35 strength instead of I don't know 29, something like that. Thing is, it is kind of risky. There's a Lunatone there. I'm gonna... we might have to risk losing Valora. The positive on that, however, would be the fact that they would lose, or they would have to split their army into two, making them definitely more vulnerable. So I'm bringing these three. That is the orange portal, so... we need to basically kill Frostlass with... Okay, well there seems to be about 36, which is pretty good for us. That would we very specifically need to finish them off with Reshiram. Alright, so Lunatone's gone. Reshiram is kind of inaccurate, I'm seeing. Let's see, so... You guys seem to be about 46. Dire Claw. And it paralyzes. That doesn't do a whole lot, but we are a little afraid of that Surf. Especially with an attack up, I'm hoping that doesn't just kill. Well, I mean, at least it didn't kill, but... Okay, and another miss. Alright, what the fuck is wrong with this? The unit has to have some immense amount of speed. Please hit. Alright, one gone. What did you have? Yeah, just use everything you can, I guess. Jeez, why is that so inaccurate? We might not get the Lapras out of, you know, not hitting in its super effective attacks. Alright, great, now it's going to be less accurate. Also, I think she just used Convalescence, which is a pain in the ass. Well, I mean, at least we're going to win that battle against Lapras. I mean, now it's just about actually getting the hit off it. Oh, God. They're healing. Son of a bitch, really? Okay, well, Lapras is gone. Right, the accuracy sucks, but we hit. And this should give us Aya, who at like level 34 is at least like decent. Also got big boosts for them. And I don't know, I don't think that's a Sneasler. That might also be another ice type. It's not speed. 25? Okay, that is disappointing, but you know, what can you do, really? I'm gonna have to place those guys over here. And I don't think we have anything really stronger left, so it's the big hit of minus like what? We just go minus fucking 11 in that. That is hugely annoying. Alright, those guys are green portal, so let's hope that they just go after the green portal. Magnus Zone. Do we have a ground type? We don't, but we have Infernape. Alright, those guys went that way now. Some damage is damage, I guess. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Sure. Alright, you were beaten. You're gone. I think at the very least we should recruit these 3 warriors that hopefully are in, like, you know, the 30s, and maybe give us like an ice type or like a dragon type. Oh, I hit Infernape. Oopsie. Alright. Buzzwole is disappointingly slow. But at this point, it's just the 3 Rotoms, which should be fine. Where's the green one? Over there, sure. Yeah, that was stupid. That was real stupid. Alright, Kingdra, Rotom, Fan, and Cypher. Cypher uses Buck type moves, I'm hoping. Alright, I'm just gonna delegate you guys to train and, like... hope that we don't get taken over. And, I mean, if we do, what, we lose Valora? Okay, well, they challenged Spectra. I didn't really expect that. I'm assuming it's gonna be a 5. Yeah, who did they... like, decide to, like, not bring... What is our matchups here? I feel like we can... I'm gonna try and accept it. I feel like we can hypothetically survive here for 15 turns. Honestly, we're not much weaker than them, the 5 guys. So, like, yeah, Infernape and Tentacruel and Keldeo are basically around their level, I would say. However, Empoleon, Meloetta, and Buzzwole are a decent bit weaker. That's, I think, a pretty fair assessment. So this guy's gonna up his range. I kind of already know it. I don't like to lower my defense, but we gotta get that tree out of the way. Oh shit, that's a misclick and a bad one too. Well, so much for that. And it's going that way. Alright, the fires are not helping. Oh, that feels so fucking stupid, hitting my own Pokemon. It's kind of an important one too. It was not the time for that to happen. I think last time they didn't bring Crobat. And we beat them by poison. You don't have Lycanroc either. Alright, all that for a miss is... oh yeah, they didn't bring full Corona. I guess that is what I would deem the missing thing here. Yeah, talk about a Pokemon we'd only beat if we'd miss, or I mean if we'd poison them. Fire's kind of cutting in our jib. Okay, you reach and that's like deadly for us. Alright, let's take out the one Pokemon we can. Sure. Yeah, I think it's kind of fucked. I think our like only bet of realistically of winning this one was, you know, them getting hit by a bunch of fires like last time. They shouldn't do a whole lot though. Alright, those two guys are asleep for what it's worth. Alright, no poison for you. Salve, sure, boom. Run away, Empoleon. I guess you two try to run away as well, even if there isn't really much into it. You know. Alright, please get hit by at least some fire. Okay, well that cured him out of its sleep. Convalescent, sure. Empoleon, run! Alright. The Dragonite's been poisoned. That's good. Do something. Destroy trees so we have a pathway over here. Take the super potion. I mean, it is 9 more turns. Okay, go after Infernape, why don't you? Stupid fire. Yeah, goodbye, boss roll. That is point of health taken. You know, at least Dragonite's gonna slowly die. Well, these guys are busy dealing with Infernape. Okay. The fire just kind of goes away. 6 turns left. And like, Dragonite's not gonna make it. Like, that's pretty certain. If anything, I'm just gonna make sure Dragonite's not there. So Crobat's realistically the only one that's gonna make it in time in those 5 turns, and Crobat probably doesn't kill. Unless Draco, or Dragapult has Levitate, but it doesn't, it's got Clear Body. But I think we're gonna survive, like, long enough, we're gonna hold out long enough, to probably win the match. Which is one of the main benefits, I think, from Spectra, is just that it's a large map with a bunch of ways to slow you down, kind of allowing you to just do this. Like, I feel like the AI kind of realizes, too, that he's probably lost. Alright, clutch defense. This one's our next time. Try a little harder, okay? Ooh. Some sass as well. Everyone gets at least a nice increase from this. I say nice, but like, 3. A little under 3, about 2.5. It's better than nothing. They probably get like way less from this. You're back to Dragnor. Their quest has failed miserably. We come back as winners. Mitsuhide doesn't do anything. Like, I mean, we could, you know, take a little look if they did end up getting a... Yeah, they got, some of them got like a 1% increase. But, yeah, looking at what we have. So, I think we're gonna have to go Frostlass. Well, it's not really that big of an increase. What to do, what to do. Right. Let's bring these guys in. I mean, Cypher, right, like I said, isn't terrible, but... You're not it. So you go back there. And, I mean, Napoleon did a job surviving that. We're gonna, I guess, give it another try. So let's start off over here. We definitely want Lycanroc, Gyarados, and Articuno. And we probably want Infernape and Tentacruel. And I think we'll bring Keldeo. I'm gonna give it another shot. Last time we ended up dying out of timeout. Alright, front up is YouTube. We do want Lycanroc there. And Articuno is like our, in my eyes, our like last ladder of the fight Pokemon. Lycanroc is really important, though. Like, by far, one of our most important. Alright, we do this, we'll let them come a bit closer. Yeah, Dragonite can be scary. But doesn't come in close enough. You increase your range, but you know, one of the less scary opponents. Garchomp over there. Volcarona's well protected still. If we do this, we do a big chunk of damage to you. But then we'd be in Garchomp range. Or we could just do this. Oh, never mind. Oops. Potential poison, why not? Hey, it worked out. Over there would be pretty deadly. Volcaron is well protected currently. Oof. That's Gyarados, or I mean not Gyarados, that is. You almost just out completely. Compassion could be good. Place you here. You're gonna come in handy for later. Yeah, Volcaron kind of has no particular targets. But he has made Garchomp pretty much unnecessary. A miss there is pretty nice as well. Garchomp goes over there. With top speed, we cannot reach there. You can reach over here somehow. But over here, no. Let ourselves get hit by the grass stuff. Or we could take out you, like right away now. Marksman, let's go. Let's use a super potion as well. Alright, we kill Volcarona, that's one down. And we flinch you. Take some thunder damage. Let's just take you out with Gyarados, I guess. I don't know, that's risky. That's just potentially losing Tentacruel unnecessarily. You're flinched, so we can hit you with a Hydro Pump to do some damage. Get you closer in and you back up a bit. Kinda figured you might have gone for that. Should not kill though. Compassion is really good. Ice Beam. Miss. Unfortunate. Potential poison. Alright, Lycanroc kills. No reason for you to stand in a damaging slot. We're getting low on the accuracy fronts, I don't like that, but get Gyarados over here. Okay, they were going for a kill there, but kind of missed miserably for them. But that's a healing spot now. That could be really good. What can you do? You can go over here and hit. Get paralyzed, but... well, now that'd be really good. Why don't you go there, just do some damage to Garchomp, for what it's worth. Unfortunate miss. Some damage is better than no damage. And you just stand there to get healing, I guess, and not allow you to get healing. You go that way. And you got 10 turns to defeat these two guys. Alright, they're going after Infernape now. It's probably a kill on Infernape. And that is the healing thing he's standing next to, very unfortunately. Unless that's changed. No, it's not. And boom, he gets a lot of what had happened to him back. Ooh, that is a beautiful crit. Alright, we have to go for kill here. This could be huge. We can get rid of Garchomp. I think there's no heal. Oh, okay, we got rid of Garchomp. That immediately also puts Lycanroc and Tentacruel in way safer spots. I think we can manage this now. In 9 turns. There's no healing pots currently here. It's just Dragapult left. He runs off, going that direction where generally there are more healing poles, but still. Articuno, 60% chance to hit, not much, but maybe. Nope. 75%. Alright, that hits at least. Yeah, let's not do that. I think we can. I'm gonna wait a sec on that one though. Okay, he's standing next to a paralysis thing. That could be great for us. We win. Alright, we beat him. We beat Nobunaga. Honestly, I was not sure we were going to be able to pull that off when we started this battle. But, we managed to do it. Articuno was a good addition. The Compassion ability really, I think, turned the tables for us. Allowing some of our units to live, which otherwise probably would have been knocked out. And we can recruit Go. Or I mean, Go no. We can recruit no. It also kind of shows, Articuno was pretty good, but the flying typing allowed us to essentially be immune to Garchomp. I did it, I killed Nobunaga. There will be a second Nobunaga, and a third, and I will kill them all. I must defeat them all. I must continue to resist tyranny in all its forms. And so, Motochika defeated Nobunaga. Or killed. I prefer killed. Here's the thing. He stood firm against a dark tide and showed great courage and skill in battle. Indeed, his talents were already becoming too great for borders of Ronside to contain. And that is Motochika's story. Which means that I think we've done all of the, very different types of stories there are, except for maybe a second player campaign, but I think that's literally just the exact same as Conquer all of Ronsai or Unite all of Ronsai. But yeah, with that we have finished Motochika. I don't know if that unlocks any new storylines. It seems to not. So yeah, we still have plenty to do, and we'll be doing that in the next episode. So if you all enjoyed this episode, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.